Today is moving day, so we wanted to take you along and show you how it is that we get everything ready inside and outside and hitch up and take off, and I guess set up at the next spot too. We only have an hour drive today, which means we don't have to rush out. Usually we wake up and we get going immediately, but we're kind of taking our time so that we can show you how this goes and what the process looks like.
Fortunately, Rachel and I don't have to do all the work on travel days. The girls do have some chores of their own. The first priority, though, is whenever they wake up and start getting ready for the day, is to make sure that they are putting away all of their things in their beds. Lana here. Can you say hi, Lana?
Hi.
She is putting away all of her things on her shelves to make sure that they don't come crashing down while we're traveling.
Like Lana, I have to put all my things away. I have to organize my shelf, my piano, and my books so they don't crash and break.
What are you eating for breakfast?
Bread with Nutella. It's my favorite breakfast because it's sugar.
So we don't necessarily plan our travel days as specifically which days of the week we're going to be traveling, but the last couple weeks or even the last month or so we've been traveling on Sundays, which is typically our video day that we upload one of our videos to our channel. So just trying to get the last couple things finished up before we get the upload published on our channel. Just got to get this video thumbnail ready to go and then hit that publish button.
Another one of my jobs when we travel is to take out the trash.
We gotta fill up the water bottles so everyone stays hydrated on the road. Preparing the bathroom for move day is pretty simple. All of our shower supplies are in one container here, and we just take it from the ledge into the tub. And there are suction cups on it, so we suction it to the edges. Sometimes it stays and sometimes it's in a new spot when we show up at our new location. For the toilet, of course, we're emptying our tanks before we travel, and we have an older trailer, so we don't have the nice flush system. So we actually take the shower nozzle and fill our tank that way so that we can get an extra flush of the tank before we head out.
In addition to all the work that goes on the inside of the RV on a travel day, there's a lot of work to be done on the outside as well. So Rachel usually takes the lead on everything on the inside, and I do all the physical work on the outside. The biggest thing is actually getting our bikes loaded up on top of our truck again. That takes a little bit of work. We have to put the grill and the table back on the inside of the truck, put the carpets away, take care of the black tanks, and then of course the big one at the end, hitching everything up before we hit the road. So let's get to it. These bikes are heavy. Grill slots in right here in this little open slot, and then our table folds up, goes in right above it, and then once the rug is folded up as well, we cram that one in. It's a little bit of a tight fit sometimes, but it works. easy as that.
While Nick takes care of everything outside, I start working in here to make sure everything is put away and secure for travel. So in the kitchen, most everything gets stored in the sink. The dishes will be in the dish drainer and they'll go in the cabinet below. The dog's cage ends up on our bed and the books on the couch. The trash can and dirty clothes get stored in the dinette, and I actually put our wine bottles in the dirty clothes bag. We keep running out of room to store them in the cabinets. That's how we used to do it. The easiest way is just cushion them around our dirty clothes. It works. Nick will take care of packing up his desk. We put pool noodles on the monitor, and then we shove a blanket around all of the stuff so it holds it in. We'll make sure the antenna gets put down, and then just make sure everything gets swept and cleaned before we pull the slide in.
For our swiveling computer monitor here, we actually put a pool noodle on the side just in case this bumps during the road and hits the side. And then since this is actually heavy, it actually comes down with the monitor arm while we drive. So we put it in one of our blankets at the bottom here. It also holds in all the other trash that I have behind my monitor. And then this sits secure while we drive, and then we always would make sure we get the keyboard out of the keyboard tray and put that underneath as well. So we pulled the black tank already and it's completely empty. As Rachel mentioned before, we do an extra flush typically on travel days just to make sure that the tank's cleaned out a little bit more than usual. And rule of thumb is you always want to empty your black tank first so that it completely drains out. And then once you do that, open up the gray tank, and then the water from the gray tank actually helps flush out the hose so that it doesn't get too stinky and smelly when you're packing it up. When dealing with the black tank hoses, you always want to make sure that you have your latex gloves handy because you never know what you might get on yourself. And with that, we are all hitched up and ready to go. Usually it takes about an hour to get everything said and done. It was a little bit longer today because we were recording. But
the latest we've ever left a campground.
Yeah, definitely. But with every travel trailer, Class A, Class C, anything that you own, the process is always a little bit different, but hopefully this gives you an idea of what's entailed and everything getting ready to get hitched up and ready to go. on a travel day. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, and we hope to see you guys on the road.